autumn rolls around, I'm gonna leave you. I have one more man I've got to see, one more lady yet to please, before I set my mind at ease. I'm going down.
Hi everybody, I'm Grace Scott, the candidate for the Open Arms Party. I'm excited to answer your questions, and I'm looking forward to getting to know all you guys and having this debate.
My name is James Hogue, and I'm from Belleville, Michigan, and I'm with the Popular Party.
I'm Noah Henderson. I'm from Warrenton, North Carolina. I believe in the infinite possibilities of our country. Team Infinite stands firmly on fairness and equality.
Yes, hi, my name's Utah Ponce. I'm from Newburgh, Indiana. I'm greatly honored to have been chosen, along with my fellow candidates, for this great opportunity, and I look forward to sharing mine and my party's opinions on the upcoming topics.
Hi, first of all, thank you guys for having me this afternoon. It's an honor to be here. But I am Wesley Rasmussen. I am from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and I represent the Perseverance Party.
My name is Andy Boyan. A brief history, I own a public affairs, public relations firm in Denver, Colorado. Have about 20 years in federal political campaign experience dating back to the first campaign of Bill Clinton. And served him for a bit, and now I'm obviously involved with this election that's coming up next Tuesday. So we're glad to have you here, and thanks for making the time to be here. And I did get your party platform, so I appreciate you reaching out, and congratulations to each of you on being here today. My first question has to go, and it's related to the economy, and I'd like to get a little bit of information from each of you on a strategy your party would propose, or you as the candidate, as to improving the United States economy as it were today. Given this morning's job numbers, which I'm assuming you saw, we added 171,000 jobs in the last month, so that's a little bit of an uptick. So I'd like you, if you could, to comment on your strategy, particularly related to how to improve the U.S. economy. Grace, would you start?
Yes, I'd love to. Well, first off, at age 16, I don't know all the nuances of economic policy, but what I do know is that the U.S. has the highest corporate tax rate of 35%, which is just too high. So I would like to lower that to 20%. And also, I would like to end some of the excessive government regulations that make it hard for jobs to keep going.
James Hogg, can you answer for me?
Oh, yeah. So our plan, we go off a couple different points. We want to raise the taxes on foreign items to try and get people to buy things that are American, and we want to keep the upper class. We want to keep the same taxes on them, and we want to lower the taxes on the middle and lower class.
Hello, I'm Bob Wise, President of the Alliance for Excellent Education. Prior to joining the Alliance, I was governor of the state of West Virginia, and for 18 years before that, I was a member of Congress representing West Virginia in the United States House of Representatives in Washington, D.C. So I've been in debates, and I know how important they are, because debates are one way that we see candidates up close and personal, learn the differences and the similarities. And that's why what you're doing is so important. And what you're doing ought to really be taking place in every community across the country. So I have a question to pose. Traditionally in education, which I happen to believe is one of the most important issues facing us today, traditionally in education, kindergarten through grade 12 is funded mostly by the local school district and the state. The federal government in Washington contributes only about 8% of all funding for education kindergarten through grade 12. My question is that enough? Should the federal government be doing more? And if so, where do you think the federal government ought to be concerned and involved in improving education?
Oh yes, so education, we should start by funding that by we should give more money to the schools that are struggling with education, meaning how their test scores are on standardized tests. It seems that usually the problem is with the lower funded schools is they don't have the necessary tools for success, and we believe that if we can give them more money, if we can fund them betterly, then they can be more successful.
Utah, can you talk to us about funding for education?
Funding for education, basically, the IQUS Party doesn't see it as a huge issue right now. A bit of government funding or a bit of state funding is good, as well as a bit of private funding. And this is mostly for post-high school education. Students paying the tuition, a bit of state funding, and also some private funding. We feel it's working fairly well the way it is right now.
Hello, my name is James Hogue, and I'm running to be your 2012 president. I promise that if you vote for me, I will work every day to make this country a better place. My goal as president is to better the education in America and teach them real-life skills that will help get them through life. By bringing technology into our education, systems will continue to grow as a country. And remember when voting, go Hogue or go home. My name is James Hogue, and I approve this message.